Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell, the ADX indicator, Average Directional Index. It's a tool for your arsenal or a tool for your toolbox you can add, and you might be able to sharpen your skills as a trader and hopefully become more profitable. No guarantees, of course. I really think this is underappreciated. I mean, it's very simple, the ADX indicator. I'm using tradingview.com right now. I've got Microsoft stock up there, MSFT, 5-minute candlestick chart, but you can apply this or try it out with different candles, 1 minute, 2 minute, whatever, daily candles. It's all good because these indicators will adjust and adapt to whatever time frame you're using. And whatever you do, whatever you try out, please make sure you test it out first with demo or virtual trading. Don't use real money, okay? So I got the candles up there, 5-minute candles, Microsoft stock, and I've got just a regular old EMA 20 period exponential moving average. That's the blue line up here. And some people use this to determine the trend. There are a lot of things you can do with the blue line, the EMA 20, okay? So if it's trending upwards, you could say, oh, okay, well, you can see it's gradually trending upwards on this chart. That must mean an uptrend, and maybe you want to get in, or maybe you want to wait until the candles go above the line, and then you buy, and then when the candle goes below the line, then you sell. I mean, that's okay, I guess, although you're going to get chopped out a lot. You're going to get a lot of false signals with something like that. Especially if you just try to use the EMA 20 or some other exponential moving average by itself with nothing else, you may get chopped out a lot. You may get a lot of head fakes, a lot of false signals. So for example, I mean, look at this. You know, you're in the trade because the candle's above the EMA 20, and then now you're selling because it's below. Now you're buying because it's above. Now you're selling, you're buying, you're selling, you're buying, you're selling. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's exhausting, and it's not very profitable here. You're just constantly in and out and wasting your time and maybe losing money with all these trades here. So what you can do is you can either totally replace your EMA line with a very similar looking line, which is the ADX line. I've got it on the standard settings, 14 and 14. On tradingview.com, okay, but you can play around with different, you hit the gear right there and you can try out different numbers here, but I got the standard 14 and 14 for the inputs. And notice that there's a divergence here, okay? You've got the ADX line going down even though the moving average is going up in this example. It doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes they are parallel, but in this case they're actually moving in different directions. Which one is telling the truth? Well, neither one is telling the truth. It's just different. But the ADX, the Average Directional Index, is a directional or trend indicator. And this one seems to be telling me that, oh, wait a minute, maybe I just want to stay out. This thing's going down. Maybe it's going to be chop ahead, or maybe even it's going to go against me, which it kind of is here in this example. Again, doesn't always work. All right, just be aware of that. So you could either just say, hey, maybe this is better than my moving average, or maybe just use it in addition. Now, Wells Wilder is the gentleman who designed the ADX, Average Directional Index. And his idea, and I'm paraphrasing, okay, this may not be totally accurate to what he thought. I can't speak for him, but generally my interpretation is that if it goes below 25, that could be not a strong trend. You may want to stay out of the trade or not go as heavy into the trade. Okay, I believe his idea was he wanted this thing to be above 25, the ADX indicator. And so here it was above 25, then it went below 25. And then I'm thinking not a strong trend, and maybe just stay out of the trade, because if you're a trend trader, you're looking for a strong trend. You don't want sideways directionless, choppy stuff, right? That's not where the money's made if you're a trend trader. And so as soon as this thing went below 25, the ADX, I might have thought, yeah, it might get a little choppy, a little bit directionless. I'm going to stay out of it. And guess what? This is what happened here. It got choppy, directionless, and I probably wouldn't have made money just by, going out and then in, then out of the trade, then in, then out, okay? So, and even though the EMA 20 told me, oh, this thing's going up, it's doing great. Well, not really. It's kind of going nowhere fast and even losing money possibly. So consider either replacing your EMA line with your ADX line possibly, or put them together, combine them. You can use the ADX as confirmation. You want it to be above 25, not below. All right. And so you can be a sharper trader. You can maybe avoid some of those head fakes, some of that directionless chop, which is so frustrating if you're a trend trader using the EMA, or even if you're not using the EMA. Maybe just add the ADX to whatever else you're using, whether it's RSI, Bollinger Band, Stochastics, MACD, whatever it might be. So leverage the power of the ADX, or at least try it out with virtual or demo trading to see if it helps you out, if you get better results. I hope so. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it already. I'm going to keep on bringing you these ideas in the markets, and I will talk to you again soon.